Hi everyone, I'm Shruti. Welcome to my another YouTube video. This time I thought it's important to talk about inferiority complex, especially at this time of COVID where it's normal to question your abilities, how you measure up to others, or to feel momentarily incompetent. Say, for example, not performing as well as your coworkers or not yet being situated in life in comparison to your friends. So in this video, we'll talk about what is inferiority complex, what are the signs and symptoms, and how do we overcome it. For most of us, these feelings of insecurity or insufficiency, such as being unable to achieve a goal, are highly situational or occasional. When they arise, we may brood over it for a period of time and then move on. Deal with it by reminding ourselves of our strengths, and then we also use it as a motivational factor to overcome the problem. Even in case of major life problems such as being fired from a job or being dumped by a partner, we may be able to turn to our friends and family members and eventually find ways of feeling secure, more engaged, and productive. However, if you're dealing with an inferiority complex, you would respond differently. You would call yourself names, lament your shortcomings, and even feel that your intense self criticism is justified. This cycle is so rooted that it stops you from your growth both personally and professionally. Now, here are some signs that you're suffering from inferiority complex. Repetitive focus on negative thoughts, shutting down because of shame, guilt, or your inward sense of defeat. Withdrawal from your family members, friends, colleagues. You might also demean others as a way of transferring your feeling of isolation on failure. Other signs are you're extremely sensitive to compliments or criticism. You might also seek attention by pretending to be sick or depressed and also keep getting the conversations back to yourself. You would avoid any kind of competition where your efforts are directly compared with anybody else. You might also display personality traits like perfectionism or neuroticism, which is feelings of anxiety, depression, or any negative feelings. People who inherited a variation in the receptor of oxytocin, a hormone responsible for your positive emotions, felt less optimistic, had lower confidence, had lower self esteem in comparison to people who had inherited a different variation of the receptor of oxytocin. Your early caregivers can have an enormous impact on whether your genetic tendency towards self doubt is exacerbated or softened. A child whose highly critical parents repeatedly say things like, "You're so stupid, you never do anything right," may internalize these admonitions and would carry them through his adulthood. When you're young and impressionable and constantly being criticized, you feel useless, powerless, worthless, and unenthusiastic most of the times. Unrealistic standards coming from advertisers, social media, celebrity, and even figures of authority can create or reinforce the perceptions we have about ourselves that can lead to enormous self doubt. When society sends us constantly these messages about what we should acquire, how we should behave, or what shape, size, type, color a body should be, we internalize and feel so diminished that our own feelings of our own self worth and who we are feels challenged. Figure out whom you feel inferior to in the first place. Normally, people who are very physically attractive, smart, charming, with dynamic careers or massive social circles are the ones we feel inferior to. Now, for each of these individuals, pick something that you have and they don't. That will be something. Try to find the cause of your feelings. Inferiority complex can be coming from the past. It could be something from your bad childhood experience, traumatic event, or a combination of people putting you down over the years. Reflect on these feelings and find out the underlying reason that you're feeling inferior. Unless you peel these layers, you won't be able to take the next action steps. You must also understand that we're all inferior in some way. Someone may be beautiful and smart, the other person may be more intelligent and compassionate. We are all a combination of positive and negative attributes. So keeping this concept in mind, view yourself more realistically. Stop wanting to be like others. Inferiority complex is rooted in the desire to be just like somebody else. They make you want to be someone you're not. Don't do that. Be who you are. Be true to yourself. Also, stop obsessing over what others think. The bulk of these complexes come from obsessing over what others think of you. You could relate them to the past event or what things others must have said to you, or it could be literally your imagination of what others think. And again, don't do that. Stop doing that to yourself. This is a very unhealthy thinking. At the end of the day, it's only your opinion about yourself that counts. Work on building your self-confidence. Create a list of top 10 things that you like about yourself and pin it up somewhere so you can see it every day. Include things from all facets of your life, and this will help you build your self-confidence and improve your self-worth. Practice assertiveness. People with inferiority complex may actually seem timid because they feel their contributions are negligible. Please don't be afraid to share your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas at workplace, and at home, don't be afraid to share your feelings. Also, learn to say no. People who think they're lesser than others may seem to say yes to every task thrown across their way. And in the end, they may feel overworked or stressed out. So learn to say no, and learning to say no would even mean to tasks like going out for lunches because you have work to do, or even things like saying no to an extra project because you're already overworked. So I hope this video helps you in understanding the underlying causes of your inferiority complex and gives you the right steps to be taken to overcome them. Comment below and let me know what you think, or if you have any comment on any steps that I've missed out, let me know that as well. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, ring the bell so you get notified next time I come up with another video. And please give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Thank you.